Hello to my dear friends. How are you? This is Tamara and Micah Weeks on Tam's Daily Vlog, and we are here to tell you some news. I found out, I came home on Thursday night from Texas after being gone for 2 months, and I go through piles and piles of mail. You guys saw all that mail, right? So I went through the mail on, I don't know, not long after I got back home. And one of the things that I had to do was call Micah's therapist about the billing, the therapy company where she's getting the speech and the physical therapy from. Well, she's now getting both of those one time a week. So she left me a voicemail 6 days before I left Texas because I checked it today to see exactly what this was. I talked to her, let's see, today's Tuesday. No, today's Monday, right?
Today's Tuesday.
Oh, what is today? Okay, today's Tuesday. I talked to her yesterday morning. And I just went to the voicemail, opened it up, and called her right out of that voicemail, not looking at the actual date, but I knew it was a few days before I left Texas. She needed me to call her about, was I going to continue services with their company? This is what happened. In the very beginning of talking to her, I found out that they are out of network. It's a total pain to be out of network and have to send EOBs to somebody. It's more annoying than anything else because it's just something that I have to do. Well, I talked to this lady several times. She's very nice in the billing department. She knows what she's doing. She's like all on top of her job. But I made the statement that if it was too much work on my part to get these EOBs to her, I might consider changing companies. That was all I said to her. I call her on Monday because she left me a voicemail. I guess it would have been the week before last because I came home last week. And she said, are we continuing services? What are we doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I just didn't call her back. I was busy and I was getting ready to leave town. They stopped Micah's services. So I said, how can you stop Micah's services without even talking to me first? She didn't pick up the phone and have a conversation with me. So she didn't talk to me and say, hey, do you want to stop services with us because you don't like doing this EOB thing? Now, EOB stands for explanation of benefits. So it just tells how much the service was charged for. So let's say therapy was $125. Insurance paid $100 of it. They wrote off $10, and that left $15. So for us, everybody but Micah, then that would leave us with $15 that we would have to pay out of pocket. So with Micah, it would leave her secondary insurance, which is Medicaid. So Blue Cross Blue Shield is first insurance. Second insurance would be the Medicaid, so they would pick up the $15. So that's what the explanation of benefits is for. So she has to prove to Medicaid that Blue Cross was actually billed, and so she needs that explanation of benefits, the EOB, and then she shows it to Medicaid. So we had a little bit of trouble getting those to her in the very beginning. Well, in the very beginning, I didn't know that she wasn't, that they weren't in network. That was the first problem we had. But I talked to her several times when I was in Texas. No big deal. I couldn't do it from Texas because I couldn't do it from my phone. I couldn't open up the EOB, so I had William do it. So the very first time, there's an attachment that this lady had sent saying exactly what dates she needed. I send it to William. He opens it up, and he just sends it right back to her. He was just confused on what he was doing or whatever. He had something else on his mind. So she stopped Micah's speech therapy in the middle of June. That was a month before I left town. And then she stopped, she put it on hold. She didn't discontinue, she just put it on hold. But it's the same thing as being stopped because Micah didn't get it. So then in the middle of August, she stopped Micah getting physical therapy. That was a month, almost a month, before she calls to leave me any kind of message on the phone. I'm like, how can you do this without having a conversation with me? Well, let me look at my notes. And she pulls out all her notes, and so she feels very justified by what she did. And I feel like she's totally wrong in just stopping services without having a conversation with me. And the speech is not as important to me as the physical therapy is, because Micah, we do range of motion with Micah 3 times a day with the CNA. So that's like aerobic exercise. You guys have seen what we do, doing her arms and doing her legs. That's like aerobics. When you have a physical therapy, they are specialized in what they do. So they put Micah on the floor, on a mat, on her belly, and they stretch her arms up, and they hold it for longer amounts of time. They do things with balls. They have her sit on a ball. They do different kinds of things that CNAs are not qualified to do, don't know how to do. And, they're not supposed to do all that stuff. Range of motion is what we want them to do, and they do a good job with that. But we need Micah. Oh, thank you. But we need Micah to get the physical therapy and to get this, really good stretching and, the really holding out, like even the range of motion that the girls do when they stretch out Micah's arm. The physical therapist will hold it out, will pull it out further than a CNA, and will hold it longer than a CNA. So everything about having PT is really important for Micah's well-being, her physical well-being. I just can't believe that she just stopped that. Like, I can't believe that she would just think that's okay without a conversation with Mom. Like, Mom is the most important thing, don't you think? Yeah. What? Yeah, like I'm the mom and I know everything and I do everything and I'm number one, right? Yeah. And I deserve a conversation, right? Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. And the CNA didn't change Micah's shirt this morning because I walked out to the bus with her. And she has, I don't know if you can see this, and I can't move the camera. Not without making it on the floor, but right here, there's a big brown spot. So Micah got coffee on her shirt this morning. It went underneath her apron. No big deal. Put a different shirt on her and put something dry. So it probably didn't get on, it didn't get on the undershirt. But you guys ask me a lot, why does Micah wear 2 shirts? Well, one of the reasons she wears 2 shirts is for reasons like this, so that when she gets dirty. So in addition to her drool, when she gets dirty like this, that would have been wet right up against her skin. So she needs a second shirt to keep her dry. Because me and you, if we got wet on our skin and on our clothes and we were dirty, we go change her shirt, right? So I don't know why she didn't change Micah's shirt. But by the time we're getting out to the bus, like Micah wasn't even ready. She had her in the bathroom when the bus came this morning. She always shows up late. The schedule is 6:45 and she always gets here at almost 7. Well, when you take about 15 minutes off your shift and it's in the morning, it's go, go, go time. So anyway, she probably didn't have time to change her shirt. And she wasn't ready when the van came. Ay, 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 all these problems, I tell you. Yeah, You old funny girl. Yeah. So many problems we have. What's the world coming to, huh? I know. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you that about the therapy and the speech because I just cannot believe that. But while we were on the phone, so she said, well, do you want to continue? And I said, well, honest, I don't even know if there's anybody else that I can take her to. I wanted to say, absolutely, I want to go somewhere else, and I don't want to mess with this anymore, and I don't want to do EOBs, and I don't want anybody stopping this anymore. But while she was on the phone with me, she went ahead and sent an email over to scheduling, and they went ahead and put Micah back on the schedule, but they don't have a speech therapist, I guess, right now. No. Physical therapy every week, but speech therapy every other week because they don't have enough staff to cover every single week. So when I don't have anything else to do, after I get everything done in my room, I can hardly even get dressed in my room. It's such a mess. I did get all of my bags into my room from my trip. I moved them yesterday from the family room into my room, but I haven't unpacked anything, and my room was already a little bit of a mess before I left town because it was a sudden trip. I was packed and ready to go in 2.5 hours. And it's going to take me a while to get everything done. So when I don't have anything else to do, then maybe I'll take a look. William was upset, and he was actually looking. Are you giving me a massage? Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, this is a massage. Now I'm getting a massage, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mikey. Oh, that's so sweet. Do you know that your YouTube friends call you Mikey? Yeah, in the comments, they call you Mikey. They call you Mikey, they call you Micah, and they call you Mikey. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I never thought about you guys calling her Mikey because I call her Mikey. It's funny. And I want to say hello to Sean. I know a lot of you guys want to say hello, want me to say hello to you. But Sean has been watching me for a long, long time, and we talk a lot in comments. And I've never said anything to you on a video, and I just want to say thank you for watching me. And I caught part of a comment on my phone. I didn't open it up, but you said that you like the way I say meow to the felines. And that was cute. I remember you telling me that before, that you like the way I say meow, 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 meow. That's how I say meow to the kitties. So, anyway, I guess this is the current news. I cooked a roast today in the crock pot. I am waiting for it to get done. I cut it into 4 pieces.
Yeah.
And, oh, you're ready to eat that roast?
Yeah.
It smells good, doesn't it? Oh, man, it smells good in here. Yeah, we don't know what it's going to taste like, but it smells good. I cut it into 4 pieces. I put a little water in the bottom of the crock pot with tomato bouillon. If any of you guys ever cooked with that, I absolutely love it. And then I put Greek seasoning. Have you guys ever used that? Just you buy it in a can. I guess you can get it at Walmart. The can I have right now I got from Dad when I was in Texas at the beginning of the year. And I rubbed all 4 pieces with Greek seasoning. I cut up an onion into little pieces like this. And Mom gave me a slow cooker cookbook. So I didn't actually use a recipe. It was like a fruit, where you put fruit in there with your roast, and I wasn't interested in doing all that. I just wanted to get, I didn't know how long to cook it. I didn't know what temperature to use it. I don't have very much experience with slow cookers. So I cooked it on low. It's 10 hours. It's 5 o'clock, so it should be ready in about an hour. So I have to go in there in a minute and make up get some cornstarch and try to make some gravy in there.
Yeah.
You sound good?
Yeah.
And then I'll put some vegetables in it. But I cut up an onion, and according to the directions, you put your roast in, and you layer the roast with the onion. So 3 pieces of roast go across the bottom, and then on the side, it was a pretty big roast. On the side, there's a piece, so I put onion all around them, in between the pieces, and a little bit on top. And then I had some minced onion that was in a jar in the fridge, and I put a little bit of that on top of all the pieces. And added to. You're welcome. You hear? Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. She says it all the time, don't you? Yeah, you're pretty happy today. Yeah, we like it when you're happy. Carly, the employee over at the day program, has told me every time I've seen her, she's like, Micah is in a much better mood now that you're home. She's much happier now. Are you happier now that I'm home? I said, well, you could have fooled me. She didn't even act like she was happy I was home until about this long on Saturday afternoon. And then just now, while I was setting up the camera, she was trying to give me a hug, and so I had to stop and let her give me a big hug, and she was ready to hug me then. But you know who has more love than I do? Deb. And I'll put her on the camera in a second. I just can't do it from here. Yesterday, Deb got here. Deb was here. Yesterday was Monday. Deb was here on Thursday. And you'd think Deb was the one that was gone for 2 months. Man, she gives her the biggest hug. And when Micah gives a really big hug, she draws up her knees. And I mean, she's putting all of her body into that hug. I didn't get that at all. Didn't get it one time since I've been home. Like, what's up with that? You just seen Deb a few days ago. And and Deb already told me she's already gotten 3 hugs today. Because I said I had gotten a hug. And I'm like, okay, so we're having a hugging contest. I'm losing over here. I lost yesterday and today. What's up with that, huh? What's up with that, huh? What's up with that? You want to go eat with Carly?
Yeah.
I know. That's all she talks about. Do you know that Deb said she didn't talk about that the whole time I was gone? She picked up where she left off when I walked in the door. Is that what you did?
Yes.
Yeah, because she knows I'll talk about it with her. Because I know that's important to her, so I just, go on until I get tired of it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. We're not talking about that anymore. We're talking about something else. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I tolerate it quite a bit. So, and then, okay, so back to the roast. So I'm going to go make some gravy with the liquid that's in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put some frozen vegetables in there. And I'm going to make rice-a-roni. We do not have any potatoes. We do have some fresh mini carrots, and I might or might not put those down in there with that roast. I haven't decided yet. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me know what you guys are having for dinner tonight. You want to hear what everybody's having for dinner?
Mm.
Yeah? Michael likes food. She just hears the word food. That's the way this girl's heart is food. Hang on, I'm going to let you say hi to Deb.
Mm. Deb.
Oh, wait, let's see. Oh, we're on the selfie mode, so I can't even tell. Sorry, guys, we're on the selfie mode, and I can't tell what we're filming.
Butterball's gonna lose a few pounds
How's he going to lose pounds?
because Lily's chasing her.
Oh, we want Butterball to lose pounds.
Well, that's gonna happen.
Is it?
Maybe.
Good, we want that.
I'll grab the laser pointer.
Nice.
Butterball will chase it. Oh, well, there's Miss Lily. Come here, Lily Bud.
See, if I take the camera off this thing, I might mess it all up. Anyway, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
This is beautiful Deb, guys. Somebody in the comments said, "Isn't Deb beautiful?" Anyway, thanks, guys, for being here. It means so much that you guys comment. It means so much that you watch us and that you are here with us. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord, who made the heaven and the earth. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.